Hey friends, long time no chat. It has been a while, and we will get into this Anaheim Ducks New Jersey home and away, and we'll talk about that. But I just want to take a quick minute and address, I guess, where I've been. So I guess it was about 4 months ago when I filmed my last video, and I made a community post on YouTube. I'm not sure if everyone sees those or not, but essentially I announced that I was going on a bit of a road trip vacation down into the USA. Very cheap trip. It was 11 days. It was a lot of driving, over 11,000 kilometers. It was a lot of fun. It went really well. Unfortunately, I did come home extremely sick. I don't know if it was COVID or a cold or whatever, but I was sick for probably about a week and a half. And roughly a week of that, I had like no voice. So I couldn't film anything when I returned. Then the week after that, which I think was last week, it was super hot. And I was just getting back to the normal routine, and this week's been busy. So we've not chatted in a long time, and I apologize for that because there's a lot to talk about. We've got the Anaheim Ducks jersey to talk about, which will be this video. Next, we got to talk about the LA Kings, and then Fanatics has released officially their jerseys. Not so much to talk about there, but we're still going to talk about it. The Florida Panthers won a Stanley Cup. I almost missed that. New Era just signed a deal with the NHL. And there's other things as well. So there's lots to talk about, and I do apologize that it's taking me this long to sit down and film a video. But let's jump into some very important news, which is the beloved Ducks. Let's bring up some photos, and let's dissect and give our thoughts on these new jerseys. Let's go. Okay, so this is basically the first image that I saw, which was the new home, the new away, and the first thing that I noticed was the logo. I heard some people say that they didn't even know that it changed, but it immediately, for me, I saw it, which is impressive because usually I don't see things the first time. But for whatever reason, it just caught my eye. And if you don't know what I mean, it is a little bit different than this, specifically around the eyes and the beak section. Anyways, I really like it. I like the logo a lot. We can look at that a little bit closer in detail later. But as for the jerseys, so the dark jersey, the home jersey, is very close to this jersey. I mean, it's really almost identical. The striping is a little bit different. The orange shade, I actually don't know. I'd have to see better photos of it, and I've got a lot of photos for us to look at, but I think I might need to see it in person. I'm assuming it's pretty much the same orange. So the home jersey is good. I mean, I'm so glad that they're going with this rebranding. It's not exactly what I wanted them to do, because I'm a traditionalist and I do like the retro jerseys, and I would love for them to go back to that purple eggplant color back in their 90s original colors. That would be so good. However, we might get an alternate down the road. So I'm very happy with these. Orange is a very underutilized color in the NHL, especially as a primary color. So great from the Anaheim Ducks on the home jersey. On the away jersey, it's good. I don't think it's better than the home jersey. I personally like the home jersey more, but the away jersey is good. Shoulders, I would prefer squared off shoulders versus rounded, but they still look very good. I think the logo looks equally as good on both jerseys. I don't think it looks necessarily better on one more than the other. Gloves look good from what we can see here. Let's move on to the next one, which is a better image of the jersey, and you can really see that logo shine. I mean, it's got that bit of gold fleck. Anyways, let's move on to the next photo. You can see a little bit more of the uniform here. You can see the socks. So it looks like it goes from orange to black to white to the goldish color to black at the bottom of the jersey, and straight down into orange pants, and then straight down into orange socks. So it's going to be really interesting to see this entire uniform on ice. We just have these promotional photos for right now, but to see this on ice, I think is going to be pretty vibrant and pretty bold. So I'm excited for that. Let's move on to the next one, and that's just the jersey kind of being held up in different lighting. Now it does say Ducks Hockey at the bottom of the jersey on the inside. If I'm not mistaken, that is a first. I don't remember any jersey, to my recollection, in Adidas, or I guess now Fanatics, that has ever done that on the inside. We have seen that on jerseys on the outside. I believe the Tampa Bay Lightning original Bolts jersey in the Reebok years has the word Tampa Bay at the bottom in a rubberized text, if I'm not mistaken. But in terms of having it on the inside, I think this might be a first to my recollection. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. Next photo, we've got the goat there holding the jersey. It looks good in this lighting as well. And I want to move on to this one because this is the away jersey, and you get to see the away uniform. So still going with the orange pants. I think this uniform will be less aggressive and a little bit more well-balanced because you've got the white in the socks and the white in the jersey. So you've got a lot of orange up top, white middle section, orange in the middle, white, and then orange down below. So maybe it balances itself out a little bit nicer. But yes, it's a good uniform. It's good. And then the next photo was just a promotional kind of graphic of them talking about everything in the design behind it, essentially. I'll leave that up on the screen here for a couple more seconds if you want to look at that. But I believe this is on their social media platforms, such as their Twitter and Facebook and stuff. So the final image that I want to move on to is just the logo itself. It's such a subtle change, and I don't know why I like it so much. But above the brow, like I think on this one it's silver, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's silver. They changed it to gold. It seems like such an insignificant change, but to me, it just gives it more personality, and it brings more attention to the eyes. And as humans, we just inherently, when we look at animals or other humans or whatever, anything with eyes, that's usually the first thing that we notice. So it brings more attention to that we are already paying attention to, but it makes it better. Does that make sense? I feel like what I just said doesn't make sense, but I like it. I think it looks really good. And I love the gold in there. Helps balance with the rest of the logo as well. So some really good changes, I think, for Anaheim for this. I'm a big fan of what they've done here. And I think that oh man, I don't want to say anything insulting about the previous uniforms, because the jersey was good. It was just old. They had just used it for so long. But I think I would say that it was likely in the bottom 10 of uniforms and jerseys in the NHL, strictly and specifically because it was so dated. That's really it. But with this new uniform change, I think we could probably have the conversation that they moved from the bottom 10 to the top 10. Let me know how you feel about that down below in the comment section. How would you rate this entire uniform out of 10, home and away or jersey? Let me know your thoughts down below. I've been away for a month, so I haven't really seen a lot of opinions, and I would like to see yours. So if you've got a couple of minutes, make sure you leave a comment down below. And thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate it. Next, we're talking LA Kings jerseys. That video is coming next. I'm going to film that right after this one, and probably post that probably tomorrow. So if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. We can chat about jerseys. Hope you guys having a great day. We'll talk to you soon. Adios.